You can live and hunt in Pennsylvania your entire life and not achieve it. Shooting a buck, a bear, and a turkey in the same license year. Entering the 2021 season, it wasn't even a thought in my head that I could do it. On October 28th, I got up in the tree stand and just had that feeling that it was going to be a good night. Just finished getting into the stand. I got out of work a little late today, but could be a really good night. Oh. Smoked him. I freaking smoked him. After the shot, the buck ran about 60 yards, and I watched him slowly lay his head down into the grass, and I figured he was dead. That's what I call movement out of the corner of my eye. And this little 5-point came walking out of the bushes and started walking right towards the buck I had just shot. He instantly started goring him. He's getting gored right now. Oh. He pushed him behind some bushes and behind a patch of grass where I couldn't see him anymore. So I didn't know if he was still alive or dead. He continued to gore and stomp on my buck for a good 25 minutes before deciding that he was the winner of the fight. And then he slowly walked away after making a couple scrapes, and he just carried himself like he was the new king of the property. I didn't know whether or not my buck was still alive though, so once that 5-pointer got a safe distance away, I climbed down with my bow and decided to sneak up there and put a finishing arrow into that buck if necessary. After filling my buck tag, I still didn't think I had a chance at completing the Pennsylvania Triple Trophy. I missed the bear season that runs the week before Thanksgiving, and on December 4th, I decided to go into a piece of property rifle hunting with my dad, trying to shoot a doe for my buddy who was having a hard season, and I was trying to get some meat for him. It was a long morning, quiet, not a lot of shots. And at about 10 o'clock, a doe came running down the mountain to my right, and she escaped just a little too fast for me to get a shot off. Figuring there might be more deer behind her, I kept watching up the mountain behind me. About 10 minutes later, I saw 2 black figures coming my way. After I pulled the trigger on the sow, I was kind of in awe. I was speechless, which does not happen often. There's my first PA black bear. as I walked up to that bear, I couldn't believe what had just happened. Hey guys, as you can see back at the house, it took about 4 hours to get this 179 estimated live weight sow out of the woods. She was 152 as she lays right now. My first PA bear, and this is a year that I don't think I'm ever going to be able to top. After filling my bear tag, I knew I had to give turkey season my all. I found a couple toms on a property about 45 minutes from my house, and the day before opener, I went up and roosted a nice tom about 1.5 miles back in. It's not on video because it's behind a tree for Ryan, but I pulled the trigger on that turkey twice and got click. Knowing I only had 1 shell left, I ejected and sat there with the chamber open. And as soon as his head hit an opening, I slammed the round home and pulled the trigger.
Missed him.
It's not really a surprise that I missed, given that I real quick slammed that round home and pulled the trigger, but it was demoralizing nonetheless. I thought I just blew my only opportunity to fill my spring turkey tag and complete my triple trophy. Thankfully, a few days later, we roosted a different tom on that same property and went in, and Ryan said I could be shooter. I think Ryan's pulling in right now, and we're gonna go try and kill a bird he roosted last night. Stay tuned. Yes! I just shot my first full-fledged gobbler and completed my PA triple trophy. It's probably the only time in my life I'm going to be able to complete it, and I'm trying not to get choked up right now because I'm kind of beyond words. I laid down on that mountain, stared up through the canopy, and thanked good friends and the good Lord. The season I just had, it was once in a lifetime.